So, good evening to everybody. First thing I have to say that I'm quite excited. It's the first time that we actually record this video guidance together with you, together. So some of you know that watching this on YouTube at the moment. And today's guideline is actually to show you how to get rid of your extra kilos. Okay, that's exactly why we made this guidance to you. So we can give you some tools that you can actually start to lose weight since today. Okay, so I will of course introduce myself in a minute. My name is Daniel and I'm a wellness coach in the BFIT program, BFIT 21 in Amsterdam. I think it's very important for you to know what exactly your goal here is today. So I will tell you shortly what we're going to talk about. Okay, we're going to have 5 subjects of what we're actually going to talk. The first one is we're going to talk about yourself. Okay, we're going to talk about you, your own reason. I'm sure that if you put some things aside today in the agenda in order to watch this video, whenever it is morning or if it's afternoon or even evening, there is a reason why you're here. So it means that there is a current situation right now, maybe like the left lady as you see right now next to you, and you would like to change that and you would like to know how it's done. So that's the reason I guess that you're here, and we're going to find out of course in the next couple of minutes how it does reflect to you. Second thing that we're going to focus about is if you're really serious, okay? There are a lot of people who say today that they would like to lose weight. But, you know, everybody says some lot of stuff about desires and goals and things he wants to achieve. The real thing is putting this into actions, the persistence of the process itself. And we're going to show you some tools, some great stuff, how it's done, how you can start from, let's say, even 1, 2, 3 hours from now to start to lose this overweight and be closer to be like this right lady after the process itself. So this is the second subject. The third one is what are the fundamentals? What is the, let's say, the initial things that you need to have in order to get to this process? You know, every process that we're doing in life, no matter if it's losing weight or if it even to start to learn something new or to go to college or even start a new job, okay? Everything starts with fundamentals, with things that you have to achieve immediately in order to succeed. Things that you need to be aware of in order to get closer to the second step and the third step and the fourth one. Now, afterwards, we're going to talk about why 50% are overweight. Guys, in the Netherlands, 17 million people are living, and if you calculate overweight and obesity together, listen up, 50% are overweight. 8.5 million people are above the norma. It means that right now the situation, well, if we say that really frankly and really honestly, the situation is not good. And maybe you're part of this and you would like to go away of that. Okay, so that's why you're here. Actually, again, I'm saying you this so you can really understand what is the goal, what is right now is the real reason why you're sitting here and listening to me. The last thing that we're going to talk about is the bonus. As you see, we have 6 different ingredients of food that you can start to use from today, and they would help you to lose weight since the moment that you start to actually use them. So let's talk about right now yourself, because I think that's the most important thing. Everything starts and ends with us. When we know how to take responsibility, then we open. So before that, I will introduce myself as I promised. My name is Daniel Regets. I'm actually living in the Netherlands for more than 1 year already. And why am I so connected to this overweight, to this weight management sector? Since I've been a little boy, I was overweight in my childhood. I remember the feeling of looking sometimes at your friends and you see how much they look good compared to yourself. Until the age of 12, I was quite overweight and I was actually quite short. So it was also to be short and also to become overweight. Okay, it was like two things in the same time. And I think that if some of you right now listening to what I say and you understand what I mean, maybe it reflects to you as well. I think that when you actually understand that your self-esteem and self-confidence are the stuff that the most important ones, okay? Think to yourself that you don't love yourself. You don't accept yourself for who you are. So how can you love others? How can you implement stuff that you want to do? How you can actually succeed if you don't really fulfill with yourself? So that's the first thing I can really understand most of the people that are overweight, because I've been in the situation as well. And I've passed it. And I know that people that watching this video, they would like to get this result as well. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, another thing that happened to me, this is me by the way, as you see in the pictures, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease 4 years ago. For those of you who don't know, Crohn's disease is a chronic digestive disease. It's from the same family as diabetes and celiac. It's autoimmune disease. It means that the body attacks itself. So my intestines are actually ill in 3 places at the same time. And when I first found out that this is my situation, I think you mostly understand that when you find out that you're ill and that you have a sort of disease, then it also harms your subconscious. That people tell you, listen, right now you're ill, you need to take care of yourself, you need to be less active, and you need to take care of what exactly you do. When you actually understand that the people continue to say you this kind of stuff, and they also convince you to start to use many medicines that are not really essential, because you know they're actually made of material that is not really essential to our body. It's not made of food. It's made of something else. And all this kind of stuff, when you have this all pressure and all this stress, so you know it also affects. It affects your own subconscious. It affects your energy for your surroundings. And this also can be affected for people who have overweight. It happened to me, the diagnosis, it happened actually a couple of years after I've been through the overweight. I actually started to lose weight, so the quite opposite. The thing is that I find it very, very connected to being with obesity or overweight, because it harms the same thing. People are not fulfilled with themselves. I was like that only 2 years ago, as you see, 2015. You see myself, you see a boy that is quite thin, and well, happiness also reflects in your pictures. I wasn't even smiling in my picture. So 2017, it's a picture that I took one month ago in last of April. And you see here me, I think that I'm looking just much better, because I actually I learned to accept who I am and love myself for who I am. And I would like really to help you to see the same. Everybody here has the same power and the same thing to love himself and to be fulfilled. So what happened to me? What made me the decision to do what I'm doing today? I educated myself as a wellness lifestyle coach by the BFit 21 program in Amsterdam. I actually live right now there in Amsterdam. The reason why BFit 21 is a program that is doing for 21 days. They're creating habits so you can achieve the overweight much better. There are a lot of researches that show that when you're doing something, any kind of action for 21 days, persistency, it means that you will get a new habit to yourself. And all the thing in life, in order to succeed, you just need to have good habits instead of bad ones. So this is basically what we do. I want to show you, of course, some people that have results with the BFit 21 program. It's quite amazing. As you see, people with huge obesity turn to be not even normal. They're just amazing. Look how they look. People with obesity, people with have, let's say, overweight of even 5 kilos. It's just crazy. Just see what is the result, and it's only happening in weeks. Okay, it's crazy. And I would like right now for you also to achieve your dreams. But in order for this to happen, it needs to happen with both sides. You know, taking the process, taking responsibility is always a matter of having two sides in the picture. The one side, of course, is yourself, the commitment to yourself that I would right now would like to lose weight and I would like to look better. And the second stuff is actually a person or let's say a coach that will train you step by step and will give you the right platform and the right tools to achieve what you want. So I would like to ask you, of course, to take right now a page, a blank one, so we can start over. Even if you have, let's say, a notebook, wow, that's even better. I would like to right now to give you 4 questions that you can fill in during what I say. And I will give you, of course, some time, some minutes, so you can fill it up. And of course, be with me. Listen to what I say. I think that you will get a huge value, and right now we will see how much you're serious about it. I would like, of course, to ask you the first question out of the 4 that I will ask. The first one is, how many kilograms you need to lose? It's very important so you know the number. The number is your initial goal. If right now you need to lose 5 kilograms, 10 kilograms, 15, 20, 30, 40, it's very important to know what's the number. It means that right now, if you know the target, if you know the initial goal that you need to lose, then it's a goal. Okay, someone taught me, a great mentor named Anthony Robbins, is a very known one in the industry of coaching people. He's doing this for dozens of years already in all over the world. He teaches that in order for you to have a target, you need to have a specific goal that you want to achieve and a date. And that's exactly what we're going to make. Write to yourself right now how many kilograms you need to lose. Okay, after it's done, let's move to the second question. Second question is, what did you try? What did you do until now? Have you been dedicated to the process? Did you give yourself right now the maximum result? Did you right now put all your effort in order to achieve it and nothing happened? Or maybe, and just maybe, you can admit to in front of yourself if you really did the extra mile, if you really put all the effort and the situation is really because of the method, or maybe it's because you didn't committed yourself too much. And it's okay sometimes to admit that we didn't right now do our best. Or it's even okay to say, yes, I wasn't strong enough, but right now I'm ready to change. But you need to know exactly what did you try. Did you try diet? Did you try to coach? Did you try to be coached by somebody? Did you try to eat less fast food? Or did you try to have a certain menu? Know exactly what did you try. Write even in bullet points. It's very important for you to know what is happening right now, what was until now, so you can change the future. The third question that I would ask is, why didn't it work out? And why it didn't work out is exactly reflected to the second question. As you see, when you have the methods, what exactly did you try? When you know exactly what was it, then you can think to yourself, what was the reason? Was it me? Was it somebody else? Or was it because I'm not aware of what should I eat and maybe I didn't exercise long enough? This is exactly the things that you need to understand by yourself. And write it to yourself, okay? Follow my instructions and you will see that you can start to lose weight even from today. Now, after filling this up, and you will know the reason why it didn't work out, then this makes the difference. Make a decision. Are you serious? What does it mean? Most of the people in the world, actually 90%, after making a decision, they're not achieving their goal because the decision wasn't strong enough. And if you want a tip from me, if you want to lose weight and if you're really serious about it, you will have to find a reason. You will have to find your why. And your why means that you would like to see yourself maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months from now, okay? When it's the middle of the summer, you would like to see yourself looking good. You would like right now maybe to go to the shore, even though in the Netherlands it's quite cold sometimes, I know that. But maybe you would like right now to go to the shore or to the beach, whatever it is, you're living in the Netherlands, and you would like to wear a t-shirt and you don't want to criticize yourself anymore. You would like just to look good and be fulfilled. Maybe that's your why. Maybe the why is maybe to impress somebody. Maybe you have a husband at home or maybe your wife and you want to look good again, or maybe for the first time. But the decision needs to be very, very accurate with yourself because this will be your goal. This would be the thing that drives you to continue whenever it's hard, and sometimes there are some situations when you need to know how to control yourself. So this is also very important, okay? Now, after having this four, all the group of the people that watching this video will split into two. And that's why I'm going to ask you something. I would like to ask right now only the serious people to continue with me. Because I know everything in the world, no matter what we do, is statistics. It means that people always will go to different categories. And I know that not everybody that's watching me right now on YouTube will actually follow my instructions, because that's how the world works. And that's why I would like right now to ask the people that are not serious just to go and continue whatever they do right now. Thank you for your time. I would like right now to take the serious people with me together, and I will teach you step by step what are the fundamentals, and I will give you, of course, in the end, my bonus that will give you 6 different foods that you should take to yourself in order to lose weight. So let's begin, guys. Let's right now, after having the reason, planning, and know exactly what we want, let's right now move forward, because I want to give you these tools. I think that right now, after knowing this fact that I will tell you, you will right now open a little bit your mind more and more and more, and you will learn. And learning is always promoting us while we're doing the actions, while we're practical. So, guys, I will right now show you the fundamentals, and I actually categorize them by initials of the word aging. Aging is everything right now. Aging is a huge industry as well that right now runs. It's a part of a huge industry that called the wellness industry, and today people just want to look younger, to feel good with themselves. They don't want to look like their actual age, okay? They always want to look better, and when people say them sometimes in the street, wow, you're 35, wow, I thought that you were actually 25, you actually look 10 years younger, then they feel flattered. And that's exactly, I think, why you're here today. I will show you, of course, the fundamentals by these initials that I gave you here. First thing is the attitude. Attitude is the number one factor of succeeding and failing. So what does it mean? Stay positive. Okay, it's from the Time magazine. It's an article that I saw, and there are a lot of researches. Not only this one, there are a lot of researches that shows that attitude and optimism and belief is the key. What does it mean? It means that in order for you to really achieve anything in life, you need to have the right attitude. It means that right now, while you're sitting and listening to me, you should really decide with yourself how much you want this. And if you're negative about your situation, then it must to change now, unless you're just wasting your time. Genetics. Guys, I'll give you a little bit about biology. I love biology. It's one of my favorite things. Of course, I will not give you right now a huge lesson, but I will touch a little bit some of the stuff. Genetics are super important for you to know. And our cells, okay, our body is of course made of cells, a lot of them, and they're actually including DNA. DNA, guys, is what our cells are made from. Okay, and the DNA itself is produced, is actually duplicated from every phosphate that we have inside. We have some bases that are called ATCG, okay, and it means that in the right direction, then it means that you're healthy. And when one of them is changing, then that's where the problem are starting. It can be overweight, it can be diabetes, it can be a lot of other diseases, it can be like Crohn's, what I have right now. Everything starts and ends with the genetics, and genetics is very important for you to know. That is putting people from being maybe even super healthy to be super unhealthy. So it's important for you to know that genetics have a very big factor about it. Also exercise. Guys, maybe you tried and you thought about, yeah, of course, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna ride my bike, it's good. Or maybe you're from the other kind of people that say, yeah, okay, maybe tomorrow. Procrastination, wow. I can tell you that people who procrastinate, they will not achieve anything. That's the truth. And because of that, we need to have a right platform, and we need to know exactly what we should do. Maybe it's to run, maybe it's to grow some body mass. Also important. And turn our fat and our calories into energy. We're also going to talk about it soon enough. Exercise is a huge factor about it. And a lot of researchers are showing right now that people who exercise more, their biological age is actually going reversed. So people that sometimes they're actually 20 years old and their biological age is 60, means that their body is acting like they're 60 years old because of the fat that they have inside. It means that they can reverse it back while they're exercising and they're taking the right food for themselves. I don't think you want to look like this. Eventually, if you will continue not to exercise, maybe you will end like this. I will not recommend anyway. All right. Internal oxidation. Oxidation goes back to the genetics. It's very related to it. Oxidation is when, let's say you take in an apple, you slice it into two, you put it in the air, and after 1 hour, what happens? It turns to be brown. And that's exactly what happens also with metal when it touches water. It actually means that the skin, okay, is dying. It means that the skin is hurt. So our body is literally the same, like the skin of the apple. While we have this oxidation, The oxidation is caused by molecules that are called free radicals. Also a little bit about biology. I will make it this very short so you will understand the value out of it. Free radicals are harming the cells. The cells are like circles and they're entering inside of the shape and they ruin it. You see the little structure that I made here for you? These annoying little creatures are actually attacking the normal cell and they turn it to be oxidative damage. You see the oxidative damage is causing because of them. It's like they're eating the shape, you see? And what is happening is that one of them is turning to be ill and it duplicates. Now oxidation also can happen because of a lot of pollution. As you see, it's pictures from Asia. And once ago, Asia was actually was known as very healthy because of the Chinese medicine that is going from there. A lot of researchers are actually happening because of the Chinese medicine that was ancient thousands of years ago. They gave a lot of methods of how to how to cure ourselves from illness and fatigue and also from other diseases. And what is happening is that today Asia is actually turning to be polluted. Oxidation is happening because of pollution, because of radiation that we have, Wi-Fi, internet that we're using. All of these guys are causing us to feel bad, mainly. So the last thing is good habits. Good habits are initial and very important for our own success, no matter what we do, even if it's overweight or even if it's just living better. Good hygiene, like brushing your teeth, washing your hands at home, very important as well. Well, alcohol, I would of course advise to not taking, especially if you don't want to end like this. No smoking as well, and if you're seeing right now this picture and laughing, then I can understand why. If you're right now overweight and you're afraid of stop smoking because of that you afraid that you will have overweight even worse than what you have right now, don't worry, I have a solution for you as well. Not only that stress is the #1 factor of death, that is very well known as well, and I can tell you that if right now you haven't the smoking that you right now smoke, also not to gain more weight and to relax yourself, and also you're stressed no matter what, then you're in the wrong direction, you're in the wrong plan, and you will stay in your situation forever. That's why we need to change that. Good sleep. Some of the people also not sleeping well, and good sleep is essential not only for waking up properly in the morning, it's essential for our body. Our body needs to feel alive, awake, and happy. This is our reason, guys. We came to the world to be happy. And when I realized it, I was shocked because I thought that I actually forgot that this is the real situation, that I came to the world to fulfill something and not only to live until the age of 67 and, you know, what else? Just go into pension and spend my life, whatever. So I was actually joking, the N part is still existing. The N is the nutrition, and the nutrition is a huge factor. That's what my goal right now, this is what I will focus about. Basically, guys, as you remember before, I was talking about free radicals. This is how an ill cell looks like in the right image. It's a cell with oxidative stress because the free radicals are harming the cell. It turns it to be something disgusting that duplicates itself to thousands. Think to yourself, 1 duplicates itself to 2, to 4, to 8. Okay, if you're good at math, you will go forward with 16, 32, and so forth. It happens in the middle of seconds. And it will happen, of course, mainly if you eat a lot of this. Seems, let's say, tempting sometimes to eat some chips and some hamburgers and some pizza and whatever. The thing is, if you will continue like this, if you're eating right now like this, then what will happen is that you will end up like this. And I don't think you want to. If you're right now in a situation that is in the middle, then yeah, maybe I caught you in the right time, so we can actually reverse the wrong process into a good one. Of course, lifestyle, as it's known, guys, can shrink. It can shrink adult diabetes, and adult diabetes right now is running very fast into high percentage also in our country, in Holland, since the food that we take in, the quality is going down within the years because of the industry that we need right now to produce more food for more people. The quality goes down because of that. And as I told you before, the smoking is also very risky to our health. And I know there is a huge conspiracy that when you stop smoking, then you gain more weight. Guys, I want to tell you something. It happens because you believe in it. If I show you right now the right steps and the right platform to do that, you would say, of course, I can't understand, I can't even imagine how I thought about it. Okay, I was just so focused about the stress, so I couldn't see the right picture. While I was talking again about Asia, as you see another article that talks about the huge pollution right now that is causing right now countries like China to have diabetic patients, that more than 150 million diabetic patients over the last 60 years. It's a very dramatic thing to know that right now even a healthy country that was like China, that they are the inventors of the Chinese medicine that produces such great solutions for people who are ill, is right now one of the countries that are growing the fastest and the most dangerous things about people that are getting ill and ill and ill. And as you see some more articles about obesity, I want to show you, so of course, how does duplication works. Everything in life duplicates, but in our own situation, it actually happens with cells. Okay, let's take a little magazine, we put it inside of a copy machine. We will get, let's say, a harmed one because the copy machine has a low color, and we put it again in another section, and then it will turn out to be like this in the right picture, as you see. Exactly the same thing happens to us, guys, when our cells are harmed. And that's why we have cells that are duplicating in a wrong way. This is how duplication works. So same thing that I was talking about 2 minutes ago. 1 turns into 2, turns into 4, into 8, and so forth. Imagine to yourself that you have a current disease, can be diabetes, can be even cancer. This thing is fatal when you don't catch it in time. So cell reproduction is happening daily, because what is happening is that millions of cells are dying every day and millions are reborn. So the balance is staying. In every day, 90% of us is reproductive, and what will happen is that 90% of you will be replaced in the next 9 months. So it means that every 9 months we are actually reborn. It's crazy to know that. Most of the people don't know that. And that's why I want to show you something. Because in 9 months, okay, 9 months is 270 days. It's, let's say 9 months, some people think, wow, it's a long period, but it's actually not. In 9 months, we can literally change from A to B. And what you become is what you eat. There's 2 examples. You remember what I asked you before, if you're serious enough? Then right now you have to choose if you want to be the right picture or the left one. Because as I told you, because the cells are duplicated, and because what you eat is what you get, if right now you will take the right nutrition, you will right now take yourself, you can be like this amazing cute figure instead of this figure that feeds itself with junk food and with unhealthy food. Because it's easy to eat this food, okay? It's so easy. People are so lazy today. I was also like that. I was eating junk food every day for years. That's why I got Crohn's in the end. So if you right now only have overweight and you don't have anything else, and your current situation is balanced, please do yourself a favor, stop eating fast food, because what it will do for the long term, you will not be able to fix it. You will be able, of course, to feel better, but you will not be able to fix it. So you need right now to take the decision and stop. Okay? Now, disturbing statistics. Why am I showing you this? Because I love facts, and I think that facts are telling us what is happening right now down to the surface. 50% of the people are overweight, undernutrition, or other diet-related diseases. So what does it mean, guys? 17 million people are living here, 8.5 are ill. 1 out of 2. If this is not disturbing you, then I don't know what needs to happen in order for you to see the big picture. 50%, it's crazy. In Amsterdam, I have to tell you, I see a lot of people riding bikes, and you know, they're going to, let's say, gyms, and they want right now to look good. I sometimes been into villages and the suburbs next to Amsterdam, and I saw why they talking about 50%. I understood that. Okay, I understood that the statistics always fix itself. A lot of people, you see them on the streets, they are just looking down on the floor and they don't even want to smile. So this means that something has to be changed, but it will change only if you have the decision, if you want to commit yourself. Because people always making excuses like I'm busy, or I don't have the money, or I'm just lazy of cooking, and I'm picky, and quality and whatever. Guys, the quality of the food is going down. This is an article from Germany. Okay, it's written in German, not in Dutch, but as you see, it talks about the nutrition that we have from our vegetables and fruits. What is happening is that because right now the world is turning to be industrialized that much, our value of nutrition is going down. I right now did a zoom in about the value that we have of carrots. The amount of vitamins is going down, and the calcium, the magnesium is going down. As you see, you just see how it was in the 1960 and how was it in 94. 94 passed 23 years ago. Think to yourself, we're right now in 2017. I don't even want to imagine what is happening right now in our times. It got even worse, I'm sure, because you just see how dramatically it goes down, and we have right now 8 billion people instead of 6, how it was 20 years ago. So the quality goes down because the quantity goes up. Because our body, guys, is like a car, and I will explain you my analogy. Because what a car needs an oil, gasoline, water, okay, in order to drive, right? But what will happen if you put one ingredient of what a car needs in the wrong thing, in the wrong direction? Because what our body needs: water, vitamins, minerals, protein, carbohydrates, fiber, fat, all these ingredients, this is what our body needs in order to be strong, to be fulfilled. Now, imagine to yourself that we take in the example of the car back, and we will remove the oil. Can the car drive? If you think yes, then I guess that you didn't make a driving license before. Because what will happen if the car doesn't have oil? It will explode and it will not drive. So our body is literally the same, because think to yourself, we remove maybe the water or the vitamins or whatever to our body. Can we really be right now our best? Can we really fulfill ourselves? Of course not. It doesn't happen that way, because our body is literally the same. It's not a machine, okay? We need, of course, to give it, to treat it like not as a car. We need to treat it like our soul. We need right now to understand the value that our body is what we are. Our hands, our legs, our stomach, everything. It's part of us, and we need to know how to treat it in the right way, okay? Now, think to yourself, if our body gets only half of the nutrients that we need, but 3 times or 4 times too much calories, what will happen? I will show you what will happen. Okay, I made even a nice chart that it will determine exactly what will happen. Overweight, and diabetes, and bones and backs, and high cholesterol. Now, this is about fat. What will happen about the other diseases, as you see here, like body odor, and skin disorders, and fatigue, and nails that are going to be broken, and eyesight is harmed, and fatigue, and hair loss, all this undernutrition stuff, all the things that are caused out of fat, all the accumulations of toxins, all of these guys are harming also the immune system as well in the end. Just think to yourself, what you eat is what you get. The same sentence as from before. Think to yourself, if you don't know what exactly you should put in your body, you think the situation will sometimes will be better? I will assure you that it will not happen, no matter what you do. Okay? Now, I would like right now to talk about weight management, because there's a sentence that 95% of the people who lose weight put on the most weight again after 6 months. It has a name even, The name of it is the yo-yo effect. As you see it here, it just goes back and down, because there are some dangers about it, because people don't know exactly what their calorie balance. They think that they can eat whatever they want, and I will eat some meal with this amount of calories and that, but they don't know exactly how much their body can take. So whenever, if you can take like right now 1500 calories in a day and maybe your friend 2000, and you have the diet of your friend, you don't know exactly that you and your friend don't have the same calorie balance, what will happen to you is that you will can get an overweight because your calorie balance is different. So the yo-yo effect goes like this, as you see. Okay, the dangerous about yo-yo effect is that it will harm also the metabolism, the loss of muscles, you will lose body mass, and undernutrition as well. These three things are quite dangerous because it will harm you chronically. Okay, it will not put you any place to be healed afterwards. So does it mean that losing weight is not a good idea? Of course not. Weight management, losing weight is essential. You need to feel good, but you need to know how to do it in the right way. That's why there's some ways how it's done, okay? When you know exactly what is your calorie balance and you know how much you can eat, then you will know exactly what will happen to you. As you see here, people that don't know how much they can eat and they're eating too much, they get fat, as the example of number 3, as you see. Now, if right now you're eating the same amount of calories, okay, and you exercise, so you will actually you will not lose weight, because you just put the same effort about eating and the same effort about exercising. But when you know how to balance your diet, and you know exactly how much you need to train yourself, you know exactly how much calories you need to put, that's the magic formula that you need to know in order to lose the weight, okay? Now, let's talk about right now fast food compared to balanced meal, because let's say right now that you're eating fast food, you will feel satiated for 2-3 hours, but what will happen again is that you will feel hungry after 2-3 hours and you will like to eat again. It's designed that way, so you will eat again and you will become a user of that industry. Now compared to that, guys, a balanced meal, let's say it will give you a double the time of the satiating feeling, and in the end the quality will be better. The quantity of the food, okay, the quantity of what exactly you put inside would be less, so it means less calories. The nutrition will be up, the weight will be down, the energy will be up, because when you're eating fast food, you will definitely not get enough energy to yourself. What will happen is that your energy will go down, because the food that you take in doesn't have any value to your body. And that's why the difference of fast food compared to balanced meal is so essential. So as we go back right now, what is the solution, the third solution? What is it? The third solution is quite simple to understand, because you need to know exactly what you should eat and how much, okay? Doing this alone sometimes is not the easiest, okay? That's why we offer in our BFit21 our personal consult. Instead of 250 euro, because it's the launch right now, we take in only 24.90 euro for this consult. Okay, this program is annual. Of course, we're gonna make a plan for 2017 and 18. How we gonna, of course, put the targets together, so you will have the right platform. Sometimes when you lack of the right platform, that's when the problem starts, because you don't have the focus, because so many stuff are disturbing you for achieving what you want. So that's why we're gonna put an initial goal of how much we're gonna lose in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and so forth. We're gonna put monthly and weekly goals. We're gonna, of course, also measure the body fat percentage and the biological age, so we will know also what we have right now, where we stand. Maybe some of you even don't know what is your current weight because you're afraid to see what was it. Okay. Anyway, while I was saying, okay, I was right now going into giving you the last thing. The last thing is to give you my present, and this is my free 6 food recommendations to lose weight from today. You can use these 6 food ingredients recommendations in order to start to lose your weight since now, and I will talk about them a little bit. First thing is the green tea. Guys, green tea is very known for good digestive, for good metabolism, because it boosts it, and it also enriched with antioxidants. So drinking green tea at least 3-4 mugs in a day will put your results much higher. You will have, of course, to be more in the bathroom, but you will see that your results are gonna be much higher while you drink green tea at least 3-4 times a day. Of course, there is another fruit that I recommend to take, guarana. It's a fruit from South America. It contains a natural caffeine that is made inside of the guarana. It will give you a stable focus of as well of 5-6 hours. So you will not have to drink coffee anymore because you have the guarana. If some of you are addicted to coffee and to sugar, so you will reduce the amount of it. That's how people that are addicted to sugar can actually right now focus on eating this fruit instead of right now drinking a lot of caffeine and sugar to have the same effect. You will also get a lot of iron from it, and you will get a satiated feeling from eating this fruit. Another one is the spirulina. It's a superfood. It's enriched with amino acid blend and a lot of iron, a lot of natural protein. And protein is essential for losing weight, guys. Very important for you to know. As well, I recommend about taking the acai berry. It's also from South America. It's a superfood that is enriched also with omega-3, 6, and 9, as you see. You have also a lot of iron and zinc and a lot of vitamins. It's one of the greatest superfoods with the greatest value that we have right now in the world. Okay, it boosts the metabolism, very close to what the green tea is doing, and it's also natural. Again, energy that it gives to you is very good also for your digestive system. Our digestive system is connected for 100% to our energy as well. When we're feeling good with our digestive system, then we will also feel good in the middle of the day. Of course, another one is the spinach. Spinach is exactly what Popeye in the cartoon was eating, and then he was feeling so strong. Spinach is giving you the feeling of fullness, and it's enriched with vitamin C. So it means that my recommendation is to eat spinach while you have, let's say, you have addiction to snack sometimes. So spinach will give you the right focus and the right feeling in order to feel right now that you want right now to eat less, and you will have a more appetite in front of your meals. And last and not least is a very special ingredient that I recommend to take as well. Very spicy, hot chili. Now I'll tell you why hot chili. A lot of people today, they think that in order to lose weight they will eat lettuce and it will fix, because lettuce has no calories, and then when they eat the lettuce, then the digestive is working hard and it works good. The thing is with hot chili, that hot chili does have a little bit of calories. The thing is that when you eat hot chili, and when I tell eat, I mean like taking a huge bite, well, two things can happen. First thing is the good stuff, that it will burn your calories into energy. You will feel right now that you want to run fast, and you will feel right now that you have the energy to do whatever you want. From the other side, think to yourself, right now, eating hot chili, well, maybe it will give you energy, but it will also burn your mouth to be a volcano. Okay, so eat this very properly. Okay, it will boost your energy from the calories itself. But you know, if you have some, let's say, sensitivity to spiciness, be careful. Okay. Anyway, guys, as I told you before, a lot of people need to have the dedication in order for being in this process. And you know, maybe some of you right now thinking to themselves, "Oh yeah, well." Okay, I'm not a fan of the healthy food, and I cannot eat 1 kilogram of these every 3 days. Because in order to really start to lose this weight, you need to have at least 1 kilogram of each every 3 days to eat them. It will not happen by themselves. You need to have the right food and the right dedication for this, okay? Some of you may be lack of discipline because you're having these problems of doing this by yourself. And, you know, maybe you still want to eat your favorite food and still to lose weight, because maybe you're addicted to fast food and you have problems of quitting this, maybe at first start. So, how it actually can be possible? So, the third solution, as I was talking about, okay? What we can do both, because we can be super healthy and we can still have our favorite food. How it's done? First thing, I would recommend to replace them by food supplements. Food supplements can take extracts of every ingredient that I was like right now was saying, and it will give you the right amount that is needed for a meal, for a day, for a week, or even for a month. Okay, that's why food supplements are made, because we cannot make all the values of the nutrition as we had maybe 20, 30 years ago, because of the industry that right now produces food, the quality goes off because of the great quantity that people need right now to be fed. Okay, so how about my favorite food? Okay, this is how it works. I will show you right now. Okay, fast food. Okay, let's say right now that you're eating fast food twice a day. For the people that are super addictive, okay, let's say that you spend €7 per meal if you go to a fast food restaurant, a very known one. Let's say that you're eating this twice and you're paying €14 per day. Very possible. A lot of people in the Netherlands are doing that. Okay, let's right now give up about one of them. We will put a nutritional supplement instead. Okay, so what will happen is that instead of eating twice fast food, we will take twice a nutritional supplement that is combined with a great meal. And what will happen is that we will save the right money. We will save the same money. We will spend €14 a day, and we will combine 2 times a day to use the supplement together with 1 meal of fast food. We will save money, but not only save money, we will get some benefits. Like we will spend the same money, and right now we will reduce our calories in 50% because we gave up about 1 meal. It doesn't have to be only by fast food. I'm just giving this example because you need to understand that you will get much more nutrition than before, and you can still eat your favorite food. And there are so many products out there, you know, and a lot of people are asking me, Daniel, which one to choose in order to start to lose weight from today? So what people want is something that is easy to use, so they can use it. They will not right now need to have containers of powder and pills and stuff. So they would like right now to have it, you know, in a way that they can take, let's say, even a sachet, a little packet with them, and they can carry it with themselves. Now, of course, another thing is it will fit the budget, so you will not right now have, let's say, something that is going to be super expensive, so you cannot afford it. They also need, so it can be developed by experts, so it will be also something that people tried, and there are some documented results. And of course, optimum nutrition. They want right now to eat the optimum food in order to lose that weight, and also to be tasty, so people can enjoy what they eat and not to be discussed. So it's very important, all these 6 factors. Lot of nutrition factors can be done. A lot of fusions inside can be done as well. You can mix them with so many fruits, with so many vitamins, with so many great tastes today. It's not like it was 10 years ago that shakes were with a disgusting, unpredictable taste. Today you can have great taste with great quality and lose weight quickly and in a good way that it will not produce the yo-yo effect. I can recommend, of course, if you see all these ingredients here, these are the right ingredients that you need in order to lose that weight. And to find all these ingredients from only food, it's almost impossible. And the budget also that doesn't fit that, because if you right now need to find every one of these ingredients, you will spend at least 500 to 1,000 euro per month per person to get all these in the quantity that is needed from regular food. Okay, now I want to show you some results, of course, as well, of people that are taking with us the process, and they have committed for themselves and they made some great results, as you see right now. This is amazing, guys. We have so many people that right now took our program and they started to lose that weight. I actually right now want to show you some more stuff, some more results, as you see here. These are people who made the commitment. They made the choice to start to lose weight from today. Okay, we have also some people from the Netherlands, as you see. This is Patrick Bick from Amsterdam. You can also check his story as well. Okay, I will just right now want to move again to the oxidation, because the oxidation starts and ends with the process of losing weight and having a lot of diseases that are coming today from what we eat and our own environment. The free radicals are attacking the cell and they're damaging it, and that's why we see, like, when we see some iron with corrosia, that's the same thing, same concept. Okay, that's why we need to take care of ourselves. We need to know what exactly we should eat and how much do we need to eat in order to have the antioxidants to repair that. Antioxidants are the weapon against these microbes of free radicals. What they do, they fix the situation. What they do right now, they fix the ill cell that is harmed to be a normal cell once again. And that's how we can be repaired again. That's how I was also possible for right now being with Crohn's disease and feeling good again. And I really advise you guys to really put this commitment to yourself. If you're really committed right now to feel good with yourself, and maybe you've had enough of being with low confidence and low self-esteem as I've been with my situation 2 years ago. I guess that right now you're staying with me until this point because you see an opportunity. And the meal replacement strategy is very simple. Okay, I will explain it to you. The plan to lose weight is replacing 2 meals a day with portion controlled, low calorie, with low fat, a lot of vitamins, and of course with minerals and with protein. These things are very important. Reduce, of course, the amount of snacks that you're taking between the meals. Drink plenty of water, guys. Water is essential. It's important. We're glad that in the Netherlands we have great water to drink, so drink it again, okay? Physical activity and emotional support is also very important. Right now, of course, the thing that will limit some of the people to start to lose the weight until they're actually going to do it is the platform and the further dedication. So what will maintain this weight loss? If right now you decide to do it by yourself, I wish you good luck. You need to have a lot of dedication to the process, and doing this alone, it doesn't work out in a lot of most of the process that people are starting to do. Anyway, I would recommend to replace 1 meal a day with portion controlled, low calories, and to eat 2 well-balanced meals. It means that you will have, let's say, a good breakfast and a great dinner, because lunch usually people take in sandwiches, so it's okay. You can, of course, balance it. And physical activity is also needed to have the right results. Okay? Well, this is it, guys. First thing, thank you for staying here with me. I will right now want to explain you again what does mean this personal consult with us together with the BFIT 21 program. Okay. First thing, we launched this program from Denmark. It's a Scandinavian program that was established 25 years ago. Produced great results because what we do, we're just taking people step by step and just making the results together with them. I treat it as a family because I'm doing this also for almost 1 year together. We bring this program right now to the Netherlands because we believe that from here we can help so many people. The statistic right now shows that 50% are overweight over here, and we want to help. That's what we want to do. And basically, I believe that when you have the right platform, when you have the right measurements, okay, like biological age measurement together with BMI and skeleton and body fat, these measurements, guys, costing you between 100 to 150 euro per measurement in order to know what is your body age really is. So what right now, because we're in the launch, we're making this appointment here in Amsterdam, okay, for 24.95 euro only. Why are we making this? Because right now we're registering the first 20 people that will get this lifetime coach together with us together until we have the right results, and we're gonna have the first launch here of the program. So if right now you've been in contact with one of our lifestyle coaches by phone, you're actually lucky because you can be one of the first people that will actually start our process together. Okay, I think that investing 24 euro in ourselves is better than invested in alcohol in the weekend or whatever you're doing right now. If you see right now this and you decided that you're committed enough, right now pick a phone back to the person to talk to you and just make this appointment together with him and start to lose that weight. And even if you don't, I will really wish you all the best, because I'm sure that if you right now in this step right now together with me and you watched all the webinar until this point, then use the 6 ingredients that I gave you before. Use them, try your best, and just get the results of your life, get your dreams back, and just be fulfilled with yourself no matter what you do. Because if I made it, I'm sure that you can do it as well. I'm honestly sure, because you've been right now until this point of watching me and see me talking for almost 50 minutes. So thank you for your time, and I just wish you all the best. Good luck for everybody. Have a great night.